Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Wanted to post a video today, finding some very interesting things on these transfer tapes I've been doing for a customer of mine. But this is probably the best playback I've gotten so far on one of these tapes. This seems to be some type of activist thing in New York City from 1970 or 69. Not real too sure on this. But as you can see, the video signal is pretty good. Nice lockup. I mean, no video sync scans. Any issues with the playback on this particular tape? Good lockup and no sync issues. Those video cameras that were used during that time, I want to point this out. That camera that's in that guy's hands, those things had some really poor video sync, which would actually embed itself on the recording of these CV skip field machines when you recorded these tapes. So a lot of times you'll see a sync line at the top of the tape. That's a very common thing back then with this machine and the cameras that were actually used on these machines. But on this particular day, it looks like they probably had a good camera and didn't have any sync issues at all. No lines, perfect lockup. I mean, this is very rare you see this, but that's a nice lockup for a Cv-2200 with the camera. Again, guys, the cameras for these units were really bad in the very early 1970, 69 when these units came out, and you'd get a lot of sync issues, and the line would be at the very top of the frame of the picture, and you can't get rid of that. That's once that's there, all you do is crop the video to get rid of it. But these cameras that were used on these CV skip field units, they were a real disaster. I mean, I've seen this on many of these tapes, that the camera that was used, the camera in that guy's hands right there on the video, that's a camera that would plug directly into the CV skip field porta pack, and you would always get a video sync issue with those. Those cameras were very poorly designed, and of course, in a connection to your recorder at the same time. So like I said, it's a very big common thing to have video sync issues. CV skip field is not a perfect video recording. You will have issues with these, either video sync issues or something. It's not a fun tape transfer to actually work with. CV skip fields are a real pain in the ass to do. You really have to be an engineer to understand how this stuff works to try to obtain the best quality transfers possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.